Okay, Stacey, you could go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, guys, everybody back on?
Yeah, miss.
Yep.
Okay, great, great, great. Okay, so we're looking at the letter still. Bala, could you make that screen a little bit bigger? Can you zoom to make the text a little bit bigger for me, please?
I don't have the thing.
Bala, request the access.
Oh, okay.
Just now, Bala, let me just mute my screen.
So,
And so while I'm controlling, I'm not able to like do anything else, like turn on my mic and stuff. And I might have background noise.
Okay.
You're not hearing none in the background though.
No, not right now, but like there's some, our neighbors is doing something with it, like facade or anything. Miss, that's good?
That's good, thank you.
Alright.
Okay, is everybody's on, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, okay. So, right, so back to what I was saying. So we spoke about everything being on the left-hand side of the page. We spoke about how to get the current date, and we are down to the salutation, which is dear Mrs. Ellison. Is everybody there?
Yeah.
Right,
Yes.
Ellison. Okay, when you type the salutation and you hit enter to go down to the next line, your next line reads what? 50th birthday what? Party or celebration?
Celebration.
Very good. Why? Because party has been scratched off with the word celebration. We are seeing the word superscript. Do you know what superscript means?
You have to put it like underneath there where it was.
You know, in Word, I don't know if you'll ever experience this, but like when you type in dates and you type like 25th or 26th and the TH and one space,
Yeah, it just gets small and go up to it.
stop.
Yeah.
Right, that effect is known as superscript. So that is what the examiner is asking you to do that. But that's something that is automatic. So when you type 50 and TH and you hit space, the TH is going to go up to the top. Everybody's okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is no special feature for that. As you type and you hit space, it's going to happen for it. Self. I'm going to reiterate this, right, for some of us. Because I noticed, and I had mentioned it before, in the midterm paper, when I gave a question like this, when people typed further to our, what something goes there? What is that word? Further to our what? What is that short form for?
Further to our
What? What do you think it is? MTG. What do you think is that abbreviation for?
Meeting.
Meeting. Very good.
oh.
So further, yeah.
Wow, that's smart.
Thank
So
you. Thank you.
Bala don't feel too nice, but
Okay, guys, let's move on. Further to our meeting yesterday, comma, remember, just because the examiner's line ends here doesn't mean after comma you have to press enter. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yep.
You will continue typing it as a paragraph until you have to start a new paragraph. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, so we are going down again. Further to our meeting yesterday, I have pleasure. Are we going to type? No. For I have pleasure confirming the details. What
Details.
should go between details and we?
excuse me, so could you a little bit more?
What time?
Wait,
Just a little bit more,
No.
please.
a full, no, I want to say a full stop, but like,
That's it. That is correct. After the
oh, well,
word
that was
details,
kind of a little bit too easy now. So.
when you put the word details, you have to put a full stop. Why? Because there's a capital W that something follows after, right?
No.
Right. So details full stop. We have discussed about what?
Yo,
Right. Your what?
50th
50th birthday.
50th birthday. Very good. Wait, that moving on too fast. Okay. About your 50th birthday celebration on date to be held at our premises. Full stop. What does that double line? What does that double line indicate? It
New
indicates what?
paragraph.
Perfect. So what we, Bala, could you just go back up on the top a little bit for me?
Miss.
Oh my God.
Right. Okay, we're back. Okay. So your first paragraph, guys, your first paragraph is further to premises. Got that? So that is paragraph number 1. You are not to press enter after yesterday, comma, you are not to hit enter there. So you are typing this as one complete paragraph, then we start a new paragraph with the words 100. Got that? Everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, miss.
Okay, so 100 guests are expected to arrive at
6 o'clock p.m. 6 o'clock p.m.
right. So 6 p.m. Upon arrival, what goes there?
Yes.
Upon arrival,
Yes. You're not typing up.
upon arrival, guests.
Perfect.
Welcome, I guess.
Perfect. Upon arrival, guests. So you're not typing off and you're not typing they. So upon arrival, guests will be served with a glass of sherry. They will be seated. Bala, go down again, please.
I swear it's not my fault, right?
I know.
Kind of laggy.
Take your time. That's okay. Take your time. Right. Perfect. Stop there. Right. Guests will be served with a glass of sherry. They will be seated. Then we go down to the next page and continue typing next to the word seated. Will be seated at the pool bar for a cocktail what?
Party, but lowercase p.
Very good. Cocktail party, but the P is going to be a common P or a lowercase p. Perfect. At 7 p.m., the guests will be hosted at the La Cordelia restaurant for dinner. The enclosed what?
Capital P.
Capital P.
Very good. Capital P and?
Capital I.
Very good. Capital P, capital I. Performer invoice and service agreement contract will provide full details and? So remember, all of this is still your second paragraph, okay?
Yeah, miss.
Scroll down, Bala, on the other page. Right, stop there. Right. Okay, good. The performer invoice and service agreement contract will provide full details and outline our policies regarding an event on property, full stop. So that's just, so all of that is your second. They're going on for a third paragraph. On your third paragraph, do not indent the W in we, because remember the instruction on the top tells you it is fully blocked. So you're typing it on the left-hand side, right?
Mm-hmm.
We hope that this is within what? Your, very good. So YR is short for your. We hope that this is within your budget and what?
I understand for yeah,
We no. We have the Yavada. I forgot that.
Anybody?
Miss, do you just leave we out?
Just leave what?
Do we just leave we out?
Yeah.
Just leave it out. Exactly. That's it. So you're.
I was a little confused. It looks a
Word,
little weird.
so right after you type the word and, look forward. So you're not typing the word we, right? And look forward to welcoming you and your guests to fine dine restaurant and catering on your special occasions. Hold on again. See, that's what is at the bottom there.
Wait, there's so much noise in the background, right?
Whose background?
Somebody background hitting a bottle on our desk or something.
Okay.
Bala, can you please scroll down?
Go down. All right, miss.
Thank you. Go again. Perfect. Stop there. Look at the closing. Look at the closing. What does the closing read? Somebody tell me. What does the closing say there?
Yours sincerely. Well, it
So
doesn't
that
say.
is short for, so yours sincerely, and that Y should be a capital Y. Yours sincerely. The S should also be a capital S. Yours sincerely, who? Clement Brooks, and that is short for what?
Manager.
Manager. Very good. Manager. MGR is short for manager. And where should this closing be? Should it be on the right hand side? Should it be on the left hand side? Should it be in the middle? Where exactly should this closing be?
It should be left.
It should be on the left hand side, and the reason why it should be on the left hand side is because the instruction on the top tells you it has to be a fully blocked letter. Yeah?
Yeah.
ENC, you have to type that under manager, ENC with that dot, and that is short for what? Enclosed. Very good. I don't think there's anything beyond this question, this part of the question. So I just want you guys to look over the question for this question 2, this first part of it, and just tell me if you all are okay with this to start typing this letter. Look at the instructions and look at the changes and let me know if you're all okay.
Yes, I think I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they would like to ask about this particular question?
Oh, ma'am.
When you are finished typing this document, what file name are you all saving it as?
Catering.
Catering, very good. Not just catering, but remember I told you all when we're doing it for practice, make sure and put the year that it came from, right? So when you type catering, it's catering May 2019. So you know where the question came from when you're revising, right?
Yeah, miss.
Any questions on 2A? Anybody? Or you all okay with that for 23 marks?
I'm fine with
Very
it.
good.
Very good. Good. So everybody getting full 23 marks there, right? Let's see the time limit
Easy
for this
mark.
question. Yeah. The time limit for this question, and what you all could start doing, timing yourself so much you all can get done. The time limit for this question is a total of 20 minutes. So try to see how much you all can do within that 20 minutes. Everybody's okay?
Yeah.
Yes, you want us to start it now?
Yep.
No, you don't have to start it now. I'm going to go through the entire paper firstly.
Oh, all right.
Miss, it would be hard to do it like with this on and then doing it on Word, Miss.
Hence why
Hence
why the instruction at the beginning was, I'm going to go through the entire paper and then you guys are going to work on this on your own, right?
All right.
So I'm going through it. I'm giving you all the instructions. You all are free to ask your questions. So when you start doing it, you'll be on your own doing it. Got that?
All right.
Yeah? Okay. So everybody's okay with part 2A, right?
Yep.
Yep.
There is some sense of calm on the East Coast.
I'm hearing somebody's TV or something.
That's not mine.
What are your thoughts on that? Does it look bad?
Great is the BNM.
Is your mic on?
Kaleem, your mic is on. If you're not going to say anything pertaining to the class, can you please turn off your mic? Thank you. We are going to go down to the second page. I see Bal already pulled it up there. We're going to go down to the second page of the question paper. We're going to look at question 2B. So you'll notice that question 2 is broken up into A part and a B part, right? I want you all to look at the instructions. I'm not going to say anything as yet. I want you all to just look at this question 2 It starts on this page, it goes down to the other page. I believe Lyndon would have sent this file as well for you guys on the group. I want you all to look at this file, and I want you to tell me which is the most suitable application for doing this particular exercise. Look at it carefully, go through what the examiner is asking, and you tell me what you think is the most appropriate application to use here.
Excel.
Why do you say Excel?
Because it says formula.
Very good. Do you notice that in this instruction, the question never told you what application to use? It's just like the one you all got for the midterm, where you all were not sure if you had to use Excel or if you had to use Word, because all the question said was what? To create the particular document, right? But you have to know by looking at the document, you have to know by at this stage, which is the best application to use. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yes. So this question 2B is being done in Microsoft Excel, and Kevin is correct. The reason why we are choosing to do it in Excel is because the examiner said specifically to use formulas, and the only application we would have done using formulas would be Microsoft Excel.
Wait. Oh.
Yeah.
I heard it was clean.
So remember that in question 2A, you all would have gotten a logo for the letter, right? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. You all can leave the logo to be standard, meaning that you can go to your Word document and you can copy and paste it across to Excel. Now, this that we are doing is it will not be done in a header in Excel. This is being done on the regular Excel page. Got that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, because you all won't be able to put an image inside of the header in Excel, right? Hence why all the information that we are going to be typing here, right? All the information you all are going to be typing has been done on the Excel spreadsheet itself. Nothing is being done in a header. Does everybody understand that?
Yep.
Yeah. So you're going to copy and paste your image from the Word document you just did. You will copy and paste it across the Excel, so you don't have to redo it from scratch. Right? Fine dining, restaurant, and so on. I believe we would have typed that as well in the header in the first question. So you all could copy and paste if you want, line by line. Got it? But do not try to copy and paste the entire thing, because then it will just fit in one row. But I want it in single lines. Got that?
Yeah, miss.
Yeah. So that information you all can take. Pro forma invoice, you have to type that from scratch because you wouldn't have typed that anywhere before. So pro forma invoice, when you type it, it's going to be on italic, and the size of it is going to be on 16. Did they tell you to change this style of font? No. So I believe your default font in Excel would be Calibri as well, just like how it is in Word. So you're leaving it on whatever it's on, and you're just changing it to italic and 16. That's it. You're not changing the style. You're going with whatever the default style is. Everybody got that? Yeah?
Yeah, miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the first thing you're doing is type in pro forma invoice. You will have the image on the left hand side. You will have the instruction, the name of the restaurant, and you have the contact information for them. Then you'll average on the right hand side. You'll put the date. You'll have to insert today's date. You'll put in the invoice number. You'll put in the customer number. Everybody's okay so far?
Yeah.
Yeah. Notice in the contact information that has a telephone number, you have to fill in the email address as well. Yeah. Under that, you could probably skip like a row. Bill 2, when you type the words bill 2, you have to what? Bold it, and you will shade it. Shading means what? The background, not the color of the text, but the background. Got it?
Yeah.
Everybody? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So under bill 2, you have the name of the person, you have the contact information for the person. Again, you will average and go on the right hand side where you guys have dates and invoice and so on, and you will look at event summary. Event summary is going to be done how? Tell me.
Event summary.
Look at the format and tell me how we're doing event summary.
Bold and center.
Right.
Into
So
the
we have
text box.
so you know right.
And
So this is it.
text.
You're not doing event summary in a text box. You are doing you are typing the words event summary in a cell, and you will highlight the cell, and you will center, you will bold, and change the color background to something that is gray, a shade of gray. Are you all seeing that?
Mm-hmm.
And then under event summary, now when you do the shading, you will do what? You will click and draw a text box. Where would you go to get text box?
Insert.
Perfect. Just like in Word, you would get it in the same place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right. When you go to insert, you always see text box. If you don't see text box immediately, you'd probably see shapes. When you go into shapes, you will get text box. Everybody's there?
Yeah.
And you will click, you will draw a text box, and you will type inside the text box. You will type the information there. When you type the information, you will highlight it and you will click on center. Everybody understands that?
Yep.
Yeah. After typing all of that on the top, again, you will skip a row again. When you skip a row, and I'm going to assume we're using columns A, B, C, and D because we have formed in columns, right? I'm not sure where your row number would fall depending on how you all type in, because it doesn't tell you what row number to start with. So when you finish on the top with all of that, you will skip one row and you will type in column A, whatever row number, quantity, then B, then C, and then D. Got that?
Yeah.
You would highlight all 4 labels. When you highlight all 4 labels, you will do the formatting. You will center, you will bold it, and you will shade it. Understood?
Yep.
Everybody? Then you'll go under unit price and under total, you'll put 2 dollar signs in there, right? And you know how to get the dollar signs? We'll get it from on the keyboard, shift and number 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we will start typing the actual invoice information in terms of quantity, right? So you'll type out all of your information. It starts on that page and then it goes across to the other page, right? So you have a bunch of stuff there with quantity, description, and unit price. You do not, listen carefully, when you type the $6, 6.00, you do not have to apply currency formatting to those values. And the reason why you don't have to is because if you look above unit price, the examiner already has a dollar sign there. Got that? So you don't have to individually highlight the column now and click the dollar sign. Everybody's okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're finished typing all of it, so like I said, it starts on that one page and it goes across to the other page. They tell you now to use formula to calculate, right? So if we were to calculate the first one, what formula would we use there?
Start with the first one.
Look at it. According to maths, what would your calculation be for that first total for cocktail party menu?
Total.
The quantity is 100. The description is cocktail party. The unit price is $6.
Oh, you're using auto sum.
No. No. Maths. Come on, guys. I
Miss,
have
you want me to scroll down a bit?
That's fine.
All right.
I'm just looking at the first one.
The unit price is 6. The quantity
We have 100 persons for the cocktail party. The unit price is at 6. How would I get the damn thing total?
Oh, so that will be that one might be
What are we doing there? Add, subtract, multiply, divide.
Addition, no, multiply.
How many of you think that we're going to multiply? Raise your hands.
Hey, yeah.
I don't know how to raise my hand.
Yeah, got them right. So I just see it more. Press more and you will see raise hand.
Right, I'm seeing some of you raising your hands. And that is the correct answer. So whoever said to multiply, that is the correct answer, right?
Smart. Give me all the credit. Natanya, I'll leave it out.
Miss, I raised my hand too, right?
Yeah,
all
so
right,
I smart.
So this question,
Yeah.
Nathaniel's question. What formula, Nathaniel, what formula are we going to use there for total? Tell me.
Formula we're going to use for total.
What is the formula we're going to use there? Tell me.
E1. I don't really know what's up. What's that? E1. Well, your person. I think you're putting some brackets. I don't.
Tell me the formula. Just tell me the formula. Don't only worry about the brackets. You just tell me what is the formula.
Formula. There's a type the sign equal.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to put the cell, and then you click on the other cell. You have to turn and press an equal, and then you have to enter it.
So equal one cell, another cell, but what symbol am I using to represent multiplication there?
Miss the asterisk thing, the star thing.
Very good, Bala. And Vikas, very good. Yeah. So the symbol that tells us that we have to multiply is the asterisk. Very good. So here, what your formula is going to look like for that first one, right? For those of you in Excel, and you all can even go into, so those of you with laptops, you all can go into Excel. We could just try this first one, right? So just type the quantity, just type out your description and the unit price, which is 6, right? And we're going to calculate total. So to calculate total, from on the keyboard, you hit the equal sign. You click the cell that has the 100. You type the asterisk from on the keyboard, and you click the other cell that has the $6 in it, and you press enter. And that
I
will
think
give
you
you
can
the
put equal product.
Yeah, you don't need to do all of that though. You can just, because it's 2 simple numbers, we can just use the asterisk from on the keyboard, right? So there's no need to do all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because remember in the exam you're looking for the fastest way to do something, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you'll use your asterisk in this case, and the formula, like I said, would be it'll be equal. You click the 100 asterisk and click the $6 and press enter.
Yeah. Open bracket. Yeah.
You don't need to do brackets because it's just 2 things that we are working with. If it was more than 2, then we do brackets to separate it, but we don't need to.
Oh.
Are you all trying it? Anybody trying it if they got the answer?
Well, I can't use my word right now.
Okay, so you all okay? Well, I'm thinking when you all get to Excel, that's all you have to do it, right?
Yes.
Let us scroll down on the upper page, Bala.
All right. That's good, right, Miss?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Okay, so remember in Excel too, right? Remember when you work the first one that we were talking about, the cocktail party. Remember, you could come to the when you get the first answer. Remember, you could go to the edge of that cell and you could pull down the formula to get the answers for all of them, right? So you don't literally have to work each one by one. Everybody understands that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So by that time, it will bring us down to the bottom, which is subtotal. Are you all seeing that?
Yep.
Is everybody seeing that? Subtotal?
Yeah.
Right. What does subtotal mean? Maths again. What does subtotal mean?
Unless you already know I didn't pass math.
What does the word total tell us? When you hear the word total.
Everything added up.
Very good. So subtotal is no different, right? Subtotal means everything that is added together. So subtotal means that you add all of your total prices. Oh, yes, right? So subtotal means that you add all your total prices, because remember, when you do the calculation with the multiplication on the top, remember you would be multiplying each one by one there, right? And you'll have a bunch of totals up there. So now the examiner is asking you to total all of the totals on the top. Understood that, everybody?
Mm-hmm.
So for that subtotal, you can use your AutoSum function. Okay, for the subtotal, you can use the AutoSum function in Excel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we okay with that? 7.5% tax. How would I find, what formula am I using there now? What is the examiner asking us to do there?
Take tax away from the total, you add it up from the total,
What would my formula sound like? Tell me.
I don't remember that one.
We can do one of two things here. To work out the 7.5 tax, we can do one of two things. One, you can click in the cell where the answer has to go, equal sign. You could manually type in 7.5 and put the percent sign from on the keyboard, which is shift and number 5. So equal 7.5% asterisk, and you click the subtotal answer and press enter, and that would give you your answer there. Or for those of us who want to use the cell addresses, in a cell somewhere, we could put 7.5%, and we can reference the actual cell address. So equal the 7.5% cell multiply by the cell address that represents total, and you'll get the same answer either way. Do we understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so either you put the 7.5% in a cell and reference it somewhere, or manually type it in within the formula itself. Either way, it will give you the same answer. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
The next one, I believe that is saying total. How would I, what is my total there? Exactly what is the examiner asking me to do there? How do I calculate total there? How I see your hand up? Do you want to answer the question?
She hands up was all the time, I think.
Hold on, my hand was up. I don't know
You
how
didn't
to
put
put
it
my
down?
hand up and down.
Yeah, the bottom right of the screen is seeing more. You have to go on just again and take it, press lower hand.
No, I don't. But like, Miss, repeat the question. I'll do it.
How do we calculate? Okay, we have the subtotal. We work out the 7.5% tax. How do I calculate total now? What exactly do I have to do there?
Of the tax. I feel like for the subtotal, you have to add all of those.
What exactly am I adding? Tell me specifically what I'm adding for that total there.
From the cocktail party. Like the number is $6.14.
No. Remember, we're working out the formulas for each one, right? And then the subtotal means that we add up all on the top already.
Yeah.
Were you paying attention to that? Remember, this subtotal means that we add all of the totals on the top, right? And we just work out 7.5% of the subtotal. So how do I calculate total in that box? Your total is what?
Okay, wait. I'm confused now.
I raised my hand.
Who raised the hand? Nathaniel, tell me.
Yeah, when you add up, like when you do the parts with the 6 and the 100, when you get all those, you have to add up the numbers you got from that and put that in the subtotal. You have to put up the total you get, for the cocktail party and for the others, and add up all that and put it in the sub. And when you get the answer, the subtotal.
Right, but we passed the subtotal. We already know that subtotal means that we're adding up all the totals on the top, right? Right, so we passed that. Subtotals means you add everything on top. I just told you how to work out the 7.5% tax, right? Under 7.5% tax, there's the word total again. Are you seeing the word total?
Yeah.
I'm asking, how do we work out that total there? That's the question.
Do you have to add the subtotal and the tax?
Very good, Shavin. Very good. Very good. So to work out the total there, guys, all you have to do now is add two numbers. You're adding your subtotal and you're adding the answer with the 7.5% tax. Whatever those two answers are, you add that and that will give you your total. Does everybody understand so far what we are doing?
Yep.
Howard, you
Yeah,
there?
miss.
You understand, right? Okay. Under total, I have to work out now 60% deposit. Right? That is what I'm typing, 60% deposit. What formula am I going to use to figure out 60% deposit?
And you're using the same one you used before?
What is the same one you used before?
60%, the star sign, star sign, then you're clicking, open brackets, so you can use brackets if you want, or you don't have to use it. And you're clicking the cell, and then you're using the other cell. Well, you're clicking the cell, and then you're entering it.
What cell exactly am I clicking? You keep saying the word cell, but what cell exactly am I clicking? Because remember, Excel is made of a lot of cells. So what cell exactly would I be using in my formula here? So far, you have it correct. You told me 60% multiplied by what?
D1. So, D22. I see it.
No, you don't have to give me the damn exact cell. I just want to know what is your formula that we are using. 60% multiplied by what?
60% multiply.
Am I multiplying it by subtotal? Am I multiplying it by the candy bags total? Am I multiplying it by what?
You multiply by total.
Very good. So that's what you have to say. So to work out 60% deposit, the formula is equal 60% asterisk, and you click the answer that is in total, then you hit enter, and that's how you'll get this 60% deposit. Everybody got that?
Yeah.
Yeah? We are going to work out now balance due. How do I work out balance due?
Yeah, You minus deposit from subtotal? No.
Watch again. What exactly should I do for balance due? How would I get that final answer? The balance due is what formula?
Oh, you went to the formula?
First of all, balance due. What am I doing? Add, subtract, multiply.